gentlemen, the Jon Bivin Show is on the air. Live from Marion, Illinois, featuring Christian music and ideas to uplift your soul and make you whole. I'm Sherry Bivin, and now I'd like to introduce your host with the most, my sweet honey of a hubby, Jon Bivin.
Yeehaw, as it were. Good afternoon, everybody. The Jon Bivin Show is on the air, and we are encoding live from Cannon Park in Carterville, Illinois, where we've got a whole bunch of ham operators from the SARA Club, Ham Radio Club, and we just enjoyed a whole bunch of good food, and we're getting ready to get a bunch of old guys together and do some geezer music. Yeah. So anyway, bear with us while we try and get everybody situated and everything. I'm just going to leave the mic open and let you guys listen in on the fun stuff going on here while we set up stuff. So stand by. Okay, Bob. Okay, I got the two banjos. Can I hear your...
I like that because it's dinner's not live. Somebody down there when they put me on the lens said, hey, try dinner. And every time I like them better.
And the orange one are thinner.
Tightened up where it stays in tune. See that second power I put in the bottom in there?
Yeah.
Made all the world. But down in there, I popped it. Tightened up back
Check 1, 2. 2 as far as I can count. If this ain't good enough, walk out. Oh, there, man. Check 1, 2 as far as I can count. Right, Jim?
that floods my soul. Something happened, and now I know he touched me and made me whole. What's the song?
Very good. Whoop. I'm gonna do this. And we want to welcome everybody here today. Bob named us, so you can blame Bob. But anyway, we're the JJs and SARA Notes. Problem of it is, two of the JJs is not here. Jerry had other things to go to, but Jeff, K9EJL, his wife is in pretty bad shape. She has a breathing problem. And when I talked to him this morning on the phone, he said that they'll probably end up in the emergency room before the day's over. And they had a bad night. So I'd like to have you people remember him in prayer. That not only friend, but Jeff has to do everything. She is disabled. He has to cook, wash the dishes, the clothes, and everything else. So now he's having to take care of her too. So we'd like to remember her in prayer, and along with Jeff. So anyway, we'll play something here, and Jeff does a lot of the singing in the group, so we're going to have Bob filled in for him. So. I think let's start an instrumental with Wildwood Flower in G. Piece of that?
Nope.
Well, I had a request to do Family Bible. You know that, John? And we'll do it in G.
Okay.
Family Bible.
I'll learn it real quick.
There's a family Bible on the table. Its pages tore and hard to read. But the family Bible on the table will never be the key to memory. At the end of day when work was over, and when the evening meal was done, Dad would read to us from the family Bible, and we'd count our many blessings one by one. I can see us sitting round the table as from the family Bible Dad would read. I can hear my mother softly singing, Rock of Ages, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. This whole world of ours is full of trouble. This whole world would do so better be if we had more Bibles on the table, and mothers singing Rock of Ages, hide thou me. I can see us sitting round the table as from the family Bible Dad would read. I can hear my mother softly singing, Rock of Ages, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. Rock of Ages, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. Thank you very much.
That went remarkably well.
Huh?
That went remarkably well.
You want to play one, James? James, you want to pick one? What key we going to do? Okay, G, G, G.
G, 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 or dog, dog, dog? rockabilly feel.
You want to do one, John?
No?
No? You want to play another one? Bob, you want to play one? You want to play one? All right. Ready to do one yet, John?
I'm just mixing and following.
Okay. We'll try this in here. I may have to change keys in the middle of this, but this is called When the Wagon Was New. Had an old rusty wagon that was left to rot away. The one the family rode in back in those good old days, when the people of their neighbors, everybody was so sweet. And riding in a brand new wagon was something to see. I still see my daddy sitting on the wagon seat. Mother in her old-time bonnet, she looks so nice and sweet. Well, children all in the wagon, Grandpa and Grandma too. We used to go to church on Sunday when the wagon was new. Red wheels were on the wagon and the body it was green, but we was just as happy as riding in a limousine. All the neighbors, they would gather from all the countryside to look at the brand new wagon, and all they could ride. I still see my daddy sitting on the wagon seat. Mother in her old-time bonnet, she looks so nice and sweet. Well, children all in the wagon, Grandpa and Grandma too. We used to go to church on Sunday when the wagon was new. The automobile is here now, and the wagon days are through. The aeroplanes are flying, and the neighbors are so few. Everybody's in a hurry, it's money that takes them through. But we didn't need no money when the wagon was new. I still see my daddy sitting on the wagon seat. Mother in her old-time bonnet, she looked so nice and sweet. Well, children all in the wagon, Grandpa and Grandma too. We used to go to church on Sunday when the wagon was new. Yes, we used to go to church on Sunday when the wagon was new. Thank you.
That's a good song. I like that.
Yeah, all right. All right, somebody else's turn.
Deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore, very deeply stained within, seeking to rise no more. But the master of the sea heard my despairing cry, from the water lifted me, now safe am I. Love lifted me, when nothing else could help. Love lifted me,
That's the rock and roll version.
You want to do one? You want to do one?
Saints go marching in.
All right. You can do that again. Your turn, John. Oh, come on, John. Let's shock them all the only day of walking line. You want to put that on the show or you want to leave it all gospel?
I don't care.
You know how to start it?
I thought you might start it. Cotton cheese.
I haven't practiced that.
All right.
Yeah. I haven't practiced that.
Whatever.
That's not in my repertoire. Not, the tablature is 9 pages long for that. I haven't quite memorized that yet.
I lose it in the middle.
Yeah, the tablature is long for that one.
You keep looking at me like you're wanting me for something.
Okay. We'll do another gospel on use my Bible for a road map. In D. You ever heard that?
See if what?
D, use my Bible for a road map.
Oh, okay.
D.
Well,
Well, I'm using my Bible for a road map. Any other way will not do. So many is falling by the wayside, as Satan would have us all to do. There'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for a roadmap. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. I'm using my Bible for a roadmap. The 10 Commandments will tell me what to do. The 12 disciples are my road signs, and Jesus is there to show me through. There'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for a roadmap. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. I'm using my Bible for a roadmap. The children of Israel used it too. They crossed the Red Sea of destruction, and Jesus was there to see them through. There'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for a roadmap. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. My last stop is heaven some sweet day. Thank you.
Gonna be any help. Let's do it.
Do you think you can play that on a day I walk the line?
Well, I'm sure if you can get it started.
Oh.
I can't remember the beat.
Well,
exactly.
we're going to change it from gospel to back in about 1991, 92. I made a little trip down to Nashville, and they taped a TV show with me singing this song. And that was 92. This is 2013. My voice has changed a whole lot, so I'm not even sure if I can get through it or not. But anyway, we'll try it. I think we're going to do it in G. The only day they'll walk the line. Everybody knows you've been stepping on my toes, and I'm getting pretty tired of it. Keep stepping out of line and messing with my mind. If you had any sense, you'd quit. But ever since you were a teeny little girl, said it was the only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking and you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line. I keep her working every day, all you wanna do is play him hard, staying out all night. Well, I'm coming unglued from you on a little mooch. Now, honey, baby, that ain't right. But ever since you were a teeny little girl, said it was the only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking and you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line. Keep a packing up my clothes, nearly everybody knows it's still just a putting me on. Cause when I started walking, gonna hear you start squawking and I'm begging me to come back home. Cause ever since you were a teeny little girl, said I was the only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking and you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line. You got the only daddy that'll walk the line. Okay. Somebody else's turn. I've got it right behind me. I can't reach it. It's bad to get old and stiff. I got it right behind me. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Oh, you're just a sweetheart. Thank you very much. All right, thank you. Refuse it or pew. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. Well, the preacher came by with head held high, said his wife had come down with the flu, and he thought that I ought just to give him a snort of that good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they called it that old Mountain Dew. And then that refuse it or pew. Hush up, mama, if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. Everybody go to D. Yeah, they called it that old Mountain Dew. And then that refuse it or pew. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. Well, my brother Bill, he's sawed off and short. He measures about 5'2".
That's short.
But he thinks he's a giant when he drinks him a pint of that good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew, 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 and then that refuse it or pew. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew, 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 and then that refuse it or pew. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. All right, John. It's Jon Bivin turn to do something here now. Did you practice Maple Leaf Rag like I told you to?
Did you do what?
Maple Leaf Rag?
Yeah, I listened to it. I sure did. And I play it like this.
That's why we should open the show with chopsticks. Come on, John. Don't let me down. Play something really good. I know you can. I know you can play In the Mood because you did that at SARA Picnic.
I'm letting you guys do the stuff, man. I'm just...
We need at least 4 or 5 songs from you, too.
Yeah, right.
James, you got another one? All right. In F. Everybody in F. Very good, Jeff. Very good. All right, Bob, it's your turn.
I don't sing.
You don't pick.
Lay down on something.
I don't have anything prepared.
Yeah. Hey, boil the cabbage down, James said.
Well, I do it pretty fast.
Well,
Try it. I'll try and keep up.
No.
I don't remember all the words.
I don't know the words, but I can eat it.
Yeah, you got it's a fiddle tune is what it actually is.
Can you do Foggy Mountain Breakdown?
I don't know if somebody else did. I'm not time for it.
Well, Susie wanted to hear Foggy Mountain Breakdown.
I don't.
We tried to get Bob to it,
I
but
ain't practiced that one. So that's SOL on that. Yeah, SOL on that one. Tape record a little of it. That'll work. I don't know. I'd have to practice Foggy Mountain Breakdown.
Turned it out a little bit there. Sit back there. I don't remember. I've heard it.
Foggy Mountain
No, I
Breakdown.
got it. It's fine.
Starts out with that.
I
I think they do it in B. You gotta
Oh,
be
we lost
capable
our
of B,
operator.
I think. I haven't done Foggy Mountain. Haven't even done it, so I don't know. Capable of up to B. Try that.
Yeah, the banjo head, that's the one I'm still working on. I just put things on it.
Well, it ain't that easy. Got the A, don't it? I don't do Foggy Mountain.
I heard it when I
that was one of them that sounded good for a while.
That's in A, though. That don't sound right. Something like that. Well, I have not practiced that.
I'd have to listen to it. I heard it.
I don't know, but if I might get up in here. Are we still on the radio? No. I better watch what I say then. What are we doing?
Dooley, you guys do Dooley. You want me to key
Think you're
it
gonna do that in B?
You want me to key it down?
That's in B. You got in B, don't you? Yeah, probably better. Could do. If you.
Nobody can sing that high, right?
Well, I'm not going to sing it, but B. I don't know. I can play in B, but.
Dooley.
I've heard it, but I only play it.
Dooley,
Yeah.
sitting in the holler. Dooley, trying to make a dollar. Dooley.
We want to try it in your regular G.
Yeah, well, we got it done in E.
Do what?
You want to do an E? But I don't care. I mean, I'm not going to sing it.
You're not going to sing
No. I don't know. I don't even have the words to it.
Well, Dooley, I generally practice it in B.
B? Well, okay. Okay, let's do it in B then.
I generally practice
We're versatile. We can do anything.
Well, I don't know if we can or not.
Right, James? If I had my capo, I could really do it.
Now you got to have somebody sing it.
Now ain't gonna be me singing it. I know that part of it.
That's kind of hard, Dooley, but we ain't got no singer. Unless John's going to sing.
Dear Lord.
That's kind of how that goes. I've been practicing in B. A lot of the others are G. You do Dooley, Mom? You've heard it, but you don't do it.
Dooley.
Let's see if there's anything else. I have practiced.
All right.
Anybody can do.
John's turn.
How about you know, I know you rider.
Oh, I know one
I
you
know
ain't
you
done.
rider.
You ain't done rawhide yet.
Oh, I ain't practiced that. Rawhide. That's a little too fast.
I heard that was a new Playtex bra.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, rawhide.
Rawhide. Yeah.
Get them up, move them out.
Yeah.
I can sing a beer drinking song.
A beer drinking song.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
No, well, I can sing that too, but that's not what I'm going to do. Everybody in D. You make my eyes run over all the time. You're happy when I'm out of my mind. You don't love me, but you won't set me free. Don't you ever get tired of hurting me. You must think I look bad with a smile, 'cause you haven't let me wear one in such a long, long while. Still I keep coming back. How can this be? Don't you ever get tired of hurting me? Someone must have hurt you long ago. Why take revenge on the one that loves you so? You don't want me, but you won't let me be. Don't you ever get tired of hurting me. You must think I look bad with a smile, 'cause you haven't let me wear one. Such a long, long while. Still I keep coming back. How can this be? Don't you ever get tired of hurting me? Don't you ever get tired of hurting me? Thank you. Okay. John, your turn. Play something, John.
I really should have thought about doing something, but I didn't.
John, you played 4 or 5 songs yesterday on the radio.
Yeah, but that's stuff that I can do myself, but I want to do something that you
Yeah,
guys
well.
can do. That's the problem. I don't want to, I'd rather let you guys carry it.
Play, Very good. John? James? Hey, that, come think of that's only JJ's here today. John and James. Bob. James is going to do Rocky Top in the key of G. Rocky Top in the key of G. Just start over, James.
Close as I get.
Now I know how come on TV you see there was earplugs in everybody's ears.
Can't hear the other guy.
So that I can hear the other guys playing because I don't hear everybody.
Sometimes
Then I get
it's
all
better that you don't.
You know, I almost brought my whole set of personal mixers, but I was like, nah, too much junk.
When I don't hear everybody, then I get all whack. Well, I'm all whack most of the time anyway. No, you can sing it. You can sing it. Here. I know it is. I know it, but I mean, I don't know it good enough to sing it. All right, you want your mic? C. C. Is that what you said?
If I walk in the pathway of duty, if I work till the close of the day,
G.
I shall see the great King in his beauty.
It's in
When I've gone the last mile of the way.
She's in G.
When I've gone the last mile of the way, I will rest at the close of the day. And I know there are joys that await me when I've gone the last mile of the way. If for Christ I proclaim the glad story, if I seek for his sheep gone astray, I am sure he will show me his glory when I've gone the last mile of the way. When I've gone the last mile of
We have a request. They want to know what your web page is, how to bring it up.
Oh, it's on Spreaker, Spreaker, Spreaker.com. And if you just look up Jon, Jon, Bivin, Bivin, on Google, it'll show, there's one of the things that'll come back that says Spreaker Be Heard, and then it'll take you to all the shows. Working power in the blood of the land. There is power, power, wonder working power in the precious blood of the land. Would you be free from your burden of sin? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you be free from passion in power? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the land. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the land.
Say it again, John.
I don't know the next verse. Well, there is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the land. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the land. In the precious blood of the Lamb, in the precious blood of the Lamb.
Okay. Circle and Drew. We might be able to play it. What have I done? Hi. KB9, how are you?
You ain't gonna leave already.
How come you didn't come around before now? How come you didn't come around before?
You've been busy picking the groom. I didn't want to disturb
Thought you were going to go get some lambs today. Thought you were going to go get some lambs or sheep or something.
Got those this morning?
Oh, Bob, you got pictures? I ain't going to get to see them now. I think we do. You go ahead and play if you want to. You guys go ahead and play that. I'll join you here in a minute. You know what Circle Be Unbroken?
Yeah.
Go ahead and play it.
Three, better than 3.5 foot wide.
All right.
You listening to the playback?
Yeah. Got to see the W9U. You talk to these guys on the radio all the time, and you don't never get to see them. Of course, then once you meet somebody like Jim back there, you never get him.
Hey, Scotty, how you doing back there in the back?
Okay, John.
Scott's listening to the radio show back on his phone.
Surely not.
You're going to have long-term feedback.
All right. Comes my part on that. You better turn it off because you break your cell phone. D. I got to do the same thing. As my Savior was walking up Calvary's hill, all the birds hushed their singing, the leaves stood still, all the flowers in the fields bowed their lovely heads as my Savior to Calvary was led. They drove nails in his hands, pierced his precious side. Oh, the pain was so great that tears filled his eyes. Yet he spoke not a word till the last was through, and prayed, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Tell me why did Jesus die on Calvary? Tell me why did he suffer such agony? For God so loved this world that he gave his only Son. And that is why Jesus died for you and me. Anybody want to play it? Tell me why did Jesus die on Calvary? Tell me why did he suffer such agony? For God so loved this world
that he gave his only son, and that is why Jesus died for you and me. And that is why Jesus died for you and me. That's my last one. Plus, I'm going to stand up.
Last row we'd have it.
Yeah, if I could stand up first. Can't sing it though. I mean, you never get up from here.
Life Railway to Heaven. You know that one.
Just did it.
Right here.
Yeah, we will roll up grades of trial. You will cross the bridges high. See that Christ is your conductor on this sliding train of life. Always mindful of obstruction. Do your duty, never fail. Keep your hand upon the throttle and your eye upon the rail. Blessed as you roll across the trestle, spanning Jordan's swelling tide, you behold a Union depot into which your train will glide. There you'll meet the superintendent, God the Father, God the Son, with the heart Joseph's spotted, weary pilgrim, welcome home. Blessed Savior, thou wilt guide us till we reach that blissful shore. The angels wait to join us in thy praise forevermore.
Well, I think we've had fun. Like the Beatles said after that big long thing, the guy said, I got blisters on my fingers.
I like them because when you're using the amp, you don't hear the click.
Call me next time you have this. I'm going to I'll make them pick me up again.
October the 12th at Johnson City.
When is it?
October the 12th.
We'll be camping. Only I won't be here.
You'll be camping?
Yeah.
Arrowhead?
No, we'll be camping in Polk County.
That's a Lear's.
Yeah, that's the Lear's picnic. I won't be home then.
Now, what was your name? Bob was. You call?
Well, folks, that's it from the SARA Club picnic and jam session. Hope you enjoyed the show. Tune again in tonight when we're live again at 8 o'clock for the Jon Bivin Show, finishing off the lesser-known artist review.